Hey, welcome in. Now, they say that politics is downstream from culture, and there's no question that culture has made politics more left-wing everywhere in the Western world. But I wonder if this woke movement might just be going too far, that at some point, this constant barrage of wokeness and the woke rebranding of everything is going to alienate people enough that they decide, you know what, I do want a higher capital gains tax, but really what I want is just a decent movie to watch. I mean, why can't you just leave X-Men alone? Why can't you just do that? You know, when this whole cis thing came along, okay, I rolled with it. And then there was chest milk for some reason. We had to call breast milk chest milk. Okay, fine, I guess so. Everything in the world is racist. Okay, check. But hold on a sec. Wait, they want to change the name of the X-Men? Why? Here's the headline. X-Men changing their name for progressive reasons? Well, everything has to be changed now for progressive reasons, but let's just dispense with progressive. There's nothing but progress about any of this. It's just woke. That's what it is. Here's the article. Has the X-Men name been canceled by Marvel? Maybe. This is actually something that's been rumored and discussed a lot over the past several years. According to a new rumor from We Got This Covered, Kevin Feige himself, the head boss for Marvel, has said that the title typically used to refer to the group of mutants, well, that's the name of it, right, is too old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. Okay, so for the woke, anything that happened before yesterday is old-fashioned, just so we have that clear. They claim that Kevin Feige sees Marvel as having a newly diverse and progressive outlook, and that calling the group X-Men doesn't align with Marvel's current agenda. For this reason, Feige may soon change the way the mutants are referred to. I do think that this ruining of everybody's entertainment is going to have an effect. I think a lot of people care more about that than they do about politics. And you can tell people that it's chest milk, but people still know that it comes from a tit. And you can make action films for a female audience, but the largely male audience for action films is still going to know that it sucks and that they don't like it. And it's not that I think that the X-Men movies are the height of cinema. I mean, that Apocalypse movie was pretty bad. And that last one, I can't even remember what it was called now, that was really terrible. Although that Days of Future Past, actually, I thought that was pretty good. And I really enjoyed that last Wolverine movie. That was pretty good too. But it is inevitable that when you start bringing woke into entertainment, especially into entertainment where it's just simply not appropriate, it just ruins it. In fact, it ruins everything. So what is Marvel's current agenda? Well, apparently it's not to entertain people. It's to make statements about how progressive they are. And the thing is, if they want to make it gender neutral, they're not going to just stop with that part, right? It's going to be somebody whose superpower thinks they're a unicorn. No superpowers. They just think they're a unicorn. A character whose superpower is identifying the patriarchy anywhere. And what are they going to rename it anyway? What, the X people or X gender? Actually, that's a good one. X gender. Here it says, it wouldn't be surprising to learn that Marvel has a room full of whiteboards where writers have brainstormed gender-neutral terms for the group. Yeah, I mean, that does sound ridiculous, and it sounds like exactly the sort of thing that happens these days. Let's find the name for this thing that will offend nobody in the world, which is futile because there's going to be somebody claiming to be the leader of a marginalized group who finds offense with it anyway, because that's all they do is find offense. I guess there's some prospective names. X-people, X-group, X-heroes. Like, don't fix something that's not broke. Does anybody in the world genuinely take offense at the name X-Men? And is this world changing? This is just one of the trillion cuts by which Western civilization bleeds to death. It's just the accumulation of these little attacks over and over and over and over again on Western culture. No, you can't like this because it's got men in the name. If it had women in the name, if it was X-women, no problem, fine. Anyway, I thought we'd just end this off with a win for the patriarchy. New legislation would require women, like men, to sign up for potential draft. I really hope you don't have to enjoy all that equality that you fought so hard for. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you just like to listen, there's the audio-only version. It's on pretty much every platform, including iTunes and Spotify. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.